Through our Learning Through Literacy approach, we work to ensure that all of our students leave us fluent readers. When I first came to the school and we looked at the data, we saw that there was a huge disparity between math and language arts. So we developed a literacy block that involves 60 minutes dedicated to working on fluency and comprehension. So fluency for the students that are reading below grade level, and then comprehension development for the fluent readers so they could get better at interpreting and analyzing what they read.
We're focusing on reading and fluency. So when I'm doing guided reading with a small group of children, all of the other students have an assigned task as well. So there's usually a small group of students working on vocabulary, another group working on fluency to help improve their words per minute, and two other groups working on comprehension skills. And all of those practices combined are what help them accelerate.
I do guided reading every day with different groups in the room. I have found that just reading passages tends to get very old. So I wanted to incorporate one of our other strategies, closed reading. And with closed reading, you also have presentation. These children actually can sit there now and start collaborating and actually have discussion on what they're reading and make those connections.
We also instituted a 60-minute writing block in every classroom, kindergarten through 6th grade, where our students work on getting through the writing process through a series of thinking maps and templates that help them with a lot with revision and editing and publishing their work.
There has to be consistency, first of all, when you want your students to be very successful in writing. We're following a template from the very beginning of the writing, and to ensure that their success, we make sure that we tie it up with reading, that the kids are not being asked to write something about that is not very familiar with them. We have to read and reread and over again to make sure that they're very knowledgeable about that.
Well, all of our scholars that are reading below grade level get intervention 3 times a week, and they go into the computer lab and they work on a web-based program. So every student is working on skills that they're missing. Once they develop those skills, then the program moves them on to something else. What I feel most proud of is that our students understand the importance of being excellent readers and writers, and that they've fallen in love with reading, and that they've fallen in love with writing. And I feel that that's the greatest gift that we could give our scholars.